We've all heard advice on what to do to get rich: save money, invest, start a business, buy assets. But what about what not to do? Because here's the truth: you can do a lot of things right and still stay broke if you keep doing the wrong things. Wealth isn't just about the habits you adopt, it's about the habits you eliminate. In fact, the difference between financial freedom and financial frustration often comes down to avoiding the most common traps that keep people stuck. Today, we're going to break down 5 things you must stop doing if you want to get rich. These mistakes are so common that most people don't even realize they're making them, and they could be costing you millions over your lifetime. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly what to avoid and what to do instead, so you can finally start building real wealth. Welcome to Smart Dollar Mindset, the channel dedicated to helping you achieve financial freedom through smart money habits and investing strategies that actually work. If that sounds good to you, let's dive in. The cost of doing the wrong things. Before we get into the 5 mistakes, let me make something clear: building wealth isn't about perfection. It's about making better decisions over time. But if you're doing these 5 things, they're like leaks in your financial bucket. No matter how much water you pour in, through income or savings, it keeps draining out. Let's start with the first one, and honestly, this is the biggest trap of all. Mistake number 1: spending like you're rich before you are. This is the silent killer of wealth. So many people fall into the trap of lifestyle inflation. As soon as they make more money, they spend more money. They get a raise, and what do? Upgrade their car, move to a bigger apartment, start dining at expensive restaurants, buy luxury brands. They feel like they deserve it. Here's the problem: if your expenses grow at the same rate as your income, you'll never build wealth, no matter how much you earn. Example: John makes $50,000 a year and spends $45,000. He gets a raise to $70,000 and starts spending $65,000. He feels richer, but his actual savings rate hasn't improved. Compare that to Sarah, who gets the same raise but keeps her lifestyle the same for 2 years. She saves and invests the extra $20,000 a year. After 5 years, she has over $120,000 invested, and that's before compounding. Sarah builds wealth. John builds a facade. Why people do this? Lifestyle inflation is emotional. We crave comfort, status, and validation. But real wealth isn't about looking rich, it's about being rich. If you want financial freedom, resist the urge to upgrade every time you make more money. Channel those extra dollars into investments, not liabilities. Mistake number 2: keeping all your money in cash. This one feels safe, but it's actually one of the most dangerous mistakes you can make. So many people believe that saving money in a bank account is the smartest thing to do. They think investing is risky, so they avoid it. But here's the truth: keeping all your money in cash guarantees you'll lose wealth over time because of inflation. Example: if you keep $50,000 in a savings account earning 0.5% interest, and inflation is 4%, you're losing 3.5% of your purchasing power every year. In 10 years, your $50,000 will only buy what $33,000 buys today. That's the silent tax of inflation. Meanwhile, if you invested that money in an index fund averaging 8% returns, it would grow to over $100,000 in the same period. The difference isn't small, it's life-changing. What to do instead? Keep 3 to 6 months of expenses in a high-yield savings account for emergencies. Invest the rest in assets that grow: stocks, ETFs, real estate, or your own business. Your money should be working for you, not sitting idle losing value. Mistake number 3: trying to get rich quick. This might be the most dangerous mindset of all. People want shortcuts. They want the fast track to wealth. And that's why they fall for get rich quick schemes, day trading, high-risk crypto bets, MLM scams. Here's the truth: wealth takes time. It's built on discipline, patience, and consistency, not luck and gambling. Case study: during the 2021 crypto boom, millions of people jumped in hoping to get rich overnight. Some made money, but most didn't sell in time. When the market crashed, they lost everything. Compare that to someone who quietly invested in index funds for the last 10 years. Slow, boring, but they likely doubled or tripled their money. If you want lasting wealth, stop chasing hype. Focus on proven strategies. Spend less than you earn. Invest the difference consistently. Let compounding work its magic. It's not sexy, but it works every time. Mistake number 4: Not tracking your money. If you don't know where your money is going, you'll never control it. Most people have no idea how much they spend each month. They just swipe their card and hope for the best. Then they wonder why they're broke. Wealthy people do the opposite. They know their numbers. They track income, expenses, and net worth regularly. Why? Because what gets measured gets managed. What happens when you don't track? You overspend without realizing it. You can't save or invest effectively. You feel like you're working hard but getting nowhere. Solution: use a budgeting app like Mint, YNAB, or even a simple spreadsheet. Review your bank statements monthly. Set clear targets for saving and investing. Think of your money like a business. No business survives without accounting, and neither will your finances. Mistake number 5. Hanging around people who don't value money. This one is subtle, but powerful. The people you spend time with shape your mindset, habits, and financial future. If everyone around you spends recklessly, complains about money, and avoids responsibility, guess what? You'll likely do the same. On the other hand, if you surround yourself with people who invest, save, and talk about building wealth, that becomes your new normal. Example: ever notice how millionaires often know other millionaires? That's not an accident. They share ideas, habits, and opportunities. If you want to change your financial life, change your environment. Join communities focused on financial growth. Listen to podcasts, read books, follow creators who share wealth building strategies. Because mindset is contagious, make sure you're catching the right one. The big picture: why these 5 mistakes matter. You might think, okay, these sound simple. And they are, but that's the point. Most people stay broke not because of one big mistake, but because of small, daily decisions repeated over years. Spending instead of investing, playing it safe instead of taking calculated risks, chasing quick wins instead of long-term success. Wealth isn't built in a day, but it is built daily. The choices you make today determine whether you'll be financially free, or financially stuck, 10 years from now. What to do instead: summary of fixes. Stop lifestyle inflation. Live below your means, invest raises. Stop hoarding cash. Build an emergency fund, then invest. Stop chasing get-rich-quick schemes. Stick to long-term investing. Stop ignoring your money. Track expenses and net worth. Stop surrounding yourself with bad influences. Build a wealth-focused circle. Do these consistently, and you'll be on the fast track to real wealth, not fake riches. Final thoughts: if you're serious about getting rich, it's not just about what you start doing, it's about what you stop doing. Break these 5 habits, and you'll free up the money, time, and mental space to build the life you want. If this video helped you, share it with someone who needs to hear this. And subscribe to Smart Dollar Mindset for more practical tips on money, investing, and financial freedom. Remember, getting rich isn't about luck, it's about making smarter choices, day after day. And now you know where to start.